Hey everyone. I'm here to talk about something pretty common that you might have already heard about, but still I get a lot of questions: how to deal with teenagers. So I'm pretty sure either you have been dealing with, you have already dealt with, or you have already, have heard about this dealing with teenagers. So here's the thing: when we use the word dealing, we already make it so complicated that everything looks like a problem that has no solution, no matter what. So every time I hear the word dealing with teenagers, I kind of, switch it to engaging with teenagers, because dealing sounds like dealing with business, dealing with clients. So when it comes to our own kid, we engage with them, and there are pretty simple ways, strategies that everyone could try, or might have already tried but not in a correct way, or tried few, didn't work, gave up pretty quickly. But these few ways will definitely help you to engage with your teenagers, because when it comes to our kids, we don't want to give up. We love them to the death because they are our own blood. So talking about the ways, the very first thing that I recommend engaging with teenagers is respect. Sometimes as elders, as parents, as guardian, we kind of try to expect the respect from them, but I think it's more vice versa. You show respect and you get respect in return. Not just that you get in return, but your kids will show the same respect that they're receiving from you, or as parent or guardians or elders, they're going to show the same respect to anybody else. So it's really essential, the very first thing that as parent, guardian, we take care of, when we are engaging with teenagers, is to show respect no matter what, because they are in a world where they have their own opinion, they have their own imaginary world where they feel like, that they deserve to be respected. And it's okay, they are our kids, we show them extra love and care, so showing respect will not do any harm. So show respect and get respected. The second thing that I would suggest is to understand their perspective, because before we impose our own perspective to them, what we think is right or wrong, hear them out. Let them speak up, give them a voice where they share what they think about certain thing. Because here's the thing, they are a different generation, the teenagers, and their generation gap is always going to be there. So it's really essential that we listen to their perspective, we understand their perspective, and we kind of try to see if that works out. If you agree, let them be what they think of. If you don't agree, then be logical. I don't want the parents to impose what they think is right or wrong, what their belief is. If I believe in something, I don't want to impose that on my son just because this is my belief. I want him to have his own beliefs and faith based on his own experiences. So it's really essential to listen to their perspective. It's going to sound weird because this is different generation, but guess what? They are learning, so they are experiencing different world outside that you may not have chance to, or you may not have been exposed to because you don't belong to this group. So it's really essential to understand their perspective before we impose ours. And the next thing is accept the odds with the changing time. The time is changing. What you thought as success may not be the same definition. You thought earning good education or having a good job or being a business or entrepreneur is being successful. Maybe for them, doing what they love to do is success. Doing what makes them happy is success. It may sound weird, odd, but accepting is the best way to deal with them. To engage with them. We don't deal with them. So it's really essential that with the changing time, we accept the different meaning that they have towards life. And trust me that when you trust them with their odds or their choices, they're going to be more happy. And when somebody's happy, chances of being successful doubles. The next thing I suggest is to let it go. Sometimes as a parent, we keep on counting the mistakes they have done in the past. They do any mistake, and then with that mistake we recount or rememorize all the mistakes they have done. So this way we are making them more guilty of as if they have done something blunder. So I really suggest that think about your own childhood. Whenever you correct your kids' mistake, think about your childhood. I'm sure you have done certain mistakes that you now feel guilty of, but you learn from it. So some smaller mistakes need to be let it go. We could not keep grudges against our own kids. So when you let it go, they learn that they can trust you. And that's the next thing, that they should trust you. If they have done even something wrong, they should trust you to tell you. They should not be scared that they cannot share this with you, or the fear of getting grounded or anything. Have consequences. They should know that, okay, if I did something wrong, I'm gonna be having a consequence, but that's okay. I still need to tell to my parents or guardians or elders. So this way, keeping the communication open. And last but not the least, lead with example. The kids, the teenagers are pretty good influencers. Whatever you show them, they are observing you. If they really are influenced by you, they're gonna do whatever you do, the good, the bad. The way you dress up, the way you talk, your profession, everything is gonna influence your kids. But if they don't have that trust-based relationship, even if you're leading with good examples, they may not get attracted by it. So engaging teenagers is not a rocket science. Everybody can do it. Definitely you need little patience. You need to trust them. You need to listen to them, give them voice, because these are the certain things that I feel that teenagers feel kind of not getting, that nobody wants to listen to us, nobody trusts us. Because I have spoken to youth recently, and the conversation was more about learning from experiences. So hope all the parents and guardians out there, you engage with your teenagers, do not deal with them, show respect, and have a wonderful life together. Thank you.